Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
nice echo.
Nice echo. Sorry. I need to turn off my sound here. I forgot to turn off my sound. My bad.
Echo.
All right, I'm so sorry. Anyway, welcome everybody.
The echo
Welcome
is still
back.
there.
Yeah, that's on your end already.
Really?
Yeah,
What did I
yeah.
do?
I don't know. That's on your end already. It's not my end. Oh boy, technical issues. Reduce the volume to zero.
Nope.
In mixer.
Nope. Hold on.
No.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Okay. We good?
Okay. No echo.
We good, Ji?
Very good, G? Okay. Hello for the third time running, everybody, once again to the Nap Zone. Except today it is not the Nap Zone show. No. Today we are doing a premiere of a new show. It is the Gaming Expedition featuring yours truly and my partner Skylar Mayday. That's the wrong interface. And what the hell is that?
What?
No, I saw some
You didn't
very
see
interesting
anything.
screens. I saw something very interesting over there. Anyway, yes, this is a show that we are doing to spread the word of some beautiful, wonderful games out there. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, before we move on, say hello to my partner Skylar Mayday.
Yo, what's up? I'm
Wow, your
Skylar
mic.
Mayday. I stream on Twitch. You can check me out at twitch.tv.
It's just down there, right below. Hang on, it's just
Yeah.
down there. Yeah, down here, right below us.
Mhm.
So, it's below Skylar's as well on the left side. It's below mine on the right side. Yeah, my channel doesn't really matter, but this is probably like maybe the first few cross-platform cooperation shows that we have here.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't know if it's the first few. I'm just saying it.
Maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Let's believe that it is. Well, so what's up today?
What's up?
You're the host, aren't you?
Wow. Yeah, technically I'm the host,
Yeah.
but I mean, aren't you a host too? It's just that I'm the one
I'm,
playing.
I'm a co-host. I'm not a host. I'm the 2IC, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's practically the same thing, isn't it? The only difference is who is the one who is the one that's actually controlling the character in the game, right? Ooh.
Yeah, of course. That's pretty much it. So in our gaming expedition, how we run things is the person hosting that means running the stream from the computer will be playing the games, and for today's premiere episode, it will be Skylar Mayday.
Aye.
We will be featuring two very interesting games. One of which was I think you could say was a prominent was a prominent entry in the indie games industry, and the other is an uncharacteristically different game from a triple A company.
What games could those be?
We don't even have to say like what game it is, because it's already like down there in the title. If you can't read it, then I'm sorry. Just have to go along with the flow.
Aye,
Anyway.
so you put the games in the title already.
Yes, I put the games in the title to spoil people.
Why?
Yes, so anyway, why not? We have to do it, man. We have to do it. It's a whole new. It's a huge world out there. And hello, Saikuro Sawa, what's up? 925 chicken rice. Yes, we should do it next week before I actually finish my reservation.
Hey, thanks, Saya, for the follow.
Yeah, we need to do it soon, by the way.
Wait, what soon? The chicken rice?
Huh? Yeah, the chicken rice. Yeah, because in your flyer.
Yeah, we can mention this a bit.
Follow, welcome to the Nap Zone. I hope you enjoy your stay here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, actually, let's get started. How about that?
Let's move on to the game.
Blah 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 blah. Let me look at my notes here. This is the very first episode, so you got to give me a moment. Yeah. Anyway, here's a disclaimer in this show. We understand that, gaming, like, the gaming is a subjective medium, and what we like is not necessarily what you like. What we say about the game is not necessarily what you might agree with, and this is something that we cannot avoid. But we will try our best to be as objective as possible. And for most of the games that we play, we'll try our best to sell the charm of the game as in its own rights as much as possible.
Aye, but obviously
So
with that we're also enjoying it with our own method. So if you want to give it a shot, I would say go give it a shot. In fact, these two games are not even really that expensive as of now, isn't it?
I have no idea. I didn't check I didn't check the store at all. I
Actually,
already have the
I could
game.
do
I
a
haven't
quick
really
check
checked
here
the
lah.
store. You can do the quick check. I'll do the introduction.
Let me see.
So if you guys have not been, yes.
So
Oh, wow,
does
that's
as of current price it's $10 probably, or even lesser than slightly lesser than that.
Are you trying to convert USD to SGD or something? MYR to USD.
Yeah, am I about to SGD lah technically?
Okay. We need to convert the USD. Anyway, no, just kidding. Well, we can talk about the price of the game after we cover the games. Don't worry about that. Yeah. So well, since we are technically slightly behind time, or should I say we're technically ahead of time as well, since the show started about 5 minutes ago. Well, let's just go straight into the first game. How about that?
Straight?
So if you guys have not, I mean not like literally go straight into the game, more like let me talk about it first. So if you guys have not followed my Twitter yet, I've been covering this show for the past week, and throughout the week, as the week went by, I started talking about some of the games that we'll be doing. Of course, the first game which you guys might know, well, you don't know which one's the first game, so I still have the advantage. So this game, it's developed. I found out it was developed by almost everything in the game is developed by one person, with the exception of the course, voice acting, and the music.
Wait, what? One person?
Yes. You don't have don't act as though you don't know. You
no,
know.
wait. But I'm still surprised. One person to make the whole entire game by himself?
Yes, one person to make the whole entire game. And when you play, it doesn't feel like it's made by one person. It's an action RPG. Yeah, it's an action RPG, Metroidvania kind of game. And when you play the game, as Skylar will show you very, very soon, you will realize how smooth the gameplay is, how wonderful the graphics are for its time. I think even now it has its own charms as well. And the story isn't that half bad either. It's a very simple story. Anyway, what's up, Wendell? Welcome to
the stream, Wendell.
In so much handsome. I'm not the handsome one.
No, he's the handsome
you guys
one.
Watching me are the handsome one.
He's the handsome one.
No, it's not
No,
me.
he is.
So anyway, yeah. So why not? We show them that particular game that developed by one person right now. All I see is a black screen.
Yes. I'm using the black screen. Okay.
Yep. I need to maximize the game. So welcome to Dust and Elysian Tail. Yes. You see some Korean text there. I have no idea. Until now, I have no idea why there's Korean text inside there.
Shall we show them from the beginning?
Showing you is sorry, yes, we'll be showing the game from the beginning. We're gonna be showing as much of the charm of the game as possible. Why not go to the hardest difficulty?
Hardest, really?
No, I'm kidding. Just
let's go tough.
I mean, tough is not that hard, to be honest.
So what do we go?
Thanks for the Neko Roboto. What? Sorry?
Neko Roboto. So which one are you going for?
Normal lah.
Okay, we go normal then.
Come on, why would you go easy?
Our world has fallen to fade. Its great works long since complete. Its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust. The greatest legends of Elysium long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of war. And it was in this, our most desperate hour, that the greatest of Elysian tales began. The lone warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob.
Hey, President, reach war. Come, reach war!
So this is Dust and Elysian Tail. We are at the very beginning of the game where you can see Skylar controlling our main character and fighting in a war of sorts.
Not
What
to the
more
love,
is it? Well, we have to
but
play the
to
game
a
to find out. We're not gonna
single
find out in this 40 or so minutes that we'll be previewing this game. Anyway, this game was
Dust.
released under the name of
Dust.
the developer name that is Humble Hearts,
Arise.
even though it's developed by one person. And in on first release on the Xbox Live Arcade in
talking
2012.
sword.
Anyway, here's a
What are you?
Only that
cutscene.
which you have summoned.
Summoned?
Talking sword.
How? For what purpose?
That I do not know. But we shall learn in time.
You shall learn.
Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
I'm not sure he actually claimed it or the sword just went into his hand, but sure.
I mean the sword said, "Take me,
Stop right there!
take me."
And who is she?
Me? I'm Fidget, guardian
Guardian
of
of
the
the sword.
sword.
No, your tails with wings.
You know, the sword? Really?
Your tails with wings.
No offense, but aren't you a
Whoa,
bit, well, small?
Oh, what happened?
For a guardian,
Technical difficulties.
Hey, I just look after that
That's
thing.
no, it's
After
physical
200
difficulties.
years,
I apparently
nobody
have no
expect
idea
the
how to
sword
hold
to
my
just
phone
fly
properly.
off and
But
start,
that's okay.
you
We got it
know,
back.
talking. I'm kind of wishing somebody told me this was part of the job description. Or maybe they did, and I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that happens
So you get to
sometimes.
choose your replies.
So,
Most of them don't make any
what
difference.
is this sword?
None of them make
I
any
am the
difference.
blade of Ara.
Just
And you, Dust, are
enjoy
my
the
fated
interactions between the
sword-bearer.
characters.
Yes, well, that's all great and everything, but I think it's about time I got this sword back to the clan.
I can't let you just leave with this sword, Fidget. Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am. I don't even know how I got here.
Well, then you leave me no choice. I challenge you. The winner
on.
gets the sword.
She's getting annoying, dude. Yeah.
Just
Well,
just beat the shit out of it. It's
All
fine.
right, you win. But don't think I'm leaving empty-handed. I'm coming with you.
Well, she can't take the
But,
sword. Just
I will
remove
bring
it.
the sword back when you're done
Who knows?
doing, you know, whatever it is you're doing.
what exactly am I doing, Hara?
The answers you seek
I'm
lie
gonna,
to
I'm
the
gonna let the
east.
cutscene play before I say anything
There is a
else.
path through the glade that leads down the mountainside, and from there you will find a village. That is your first step.
Then will you give me the sword? I really need to get it back home before anyone notices it's gone.
When I find out just what it is I'm supposed to do with it, it's all yours, Fidget.
Now find out what you're
Come
supposed to
on,
do with it.
let's
It's all
go.
yours.
Wait. I don't get the logic. How did that work? So once he find out what
No,
to
he
do
just
with the
wants his
sword,
memory- he
he's
just
gonna
wants
give
his
back.
memory back. He just wants his
He
memory
said go
back.
east, right?
Well, the game says go. Well, if okay, so well, let's go. Let's start from the top here. Do whatever you need to do. By the way, I'll just play the game.
I just gotta go
Yeah,
left.
so yeah, I know. So the game introduces you to three very key characters. The first is your main character, that's Dust. The second one is not a guy, sorry, it's a sword. That goes by the name of whatever he called himself. And the last one is your flying little fairytales guardian companion thingy, that is Fidget. As you can see, for those of you who are into furries, this is probably the game for you already. But
The furry's a
let's
bit
not-
small though.
Let's not. Really do
Anyway,
too much
what
about
I did was
it. No,
actually I
Dust itself is a furry anyway.
So anyway, because Nep, I don't know whether Nep didn't skip the part or not. When I went to the left, I found a treasure key.
yeah, so yeah, I was about to explain that. So if you look at the game interface, if you look at top right, it's where the map is, and you can, based on the map, you can tell like where generally the exits are around the map. And obviously, in every Metroidvania style games, you don't have to go towards where the game asks you to go. Just explore, go around, and have fun. Jump around and stuff. So this is pretty much like a tutorial portion of the game. So here is basically how to attack. Blah blah blah. Can't wait to get into battle here.
Come on, let's not fight anything at all.
What is it, Fidget?
It's a rabbit. You
Well,
can fight the rabbit.
My kind has what
You
you'd call a
I'm just kidding.
sixth sense. And there's something just ahead.
Ah, what did she
So
found?
yes, she's found a treasure chest. No, she's found something, and you now know how to dash. So obviously, with any combat, any game with a combat situation, you can dash.
Oh, this is the map? Right.
Yeah, that's the map. Yes.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Huh. It says I can go right though, but
Yeah, you probably have to go down before you go right. Oh boy, we lost a bit of quality over there.
oh really?
Yeah, and the note that you get in this game, they add to the lore,
Right, we found a
the
chest.
universe of the game,
Correction.
so you can
We
collect them
found a
and
locked
read and
chest.
stuff. Yeah,
Well, what are you
and
waiting
this
for?
is a chest.
Smash it open.
So, in every
That would
game,
be
you kind of like talk
unwise,
to
Dust.
it and you smash
These
it
chests
open,
are
but this
protected
game
by
is a
arcane
little bit
locks
different.
from the last era, and are well beyond my capabilities.
So the
I
sword says that if
suppose
you
we'll
try
need
to
the
break it,
key then.
with the sword might break. So don't break the sword.
So there's a
Just
mini game to
press some
unlock it as
buttons.
well.
Yes, just press some buttons and the chest will
Why
unlock
not?
itself.
Just slide straight up?
No, you can't slide straight up. You in this game. Well, that's your what do you call that? What do you call that skill in Metroidvania where you can become a ball? Morphing ball, yeah. You don't get to become a morphing ball until later in the game. So
So I can't go down because I
yeah.
can't slide.
yeah, because it's exactly why it is a freaking Metroidvania.
Hey Bambi,
You get,
come back
you get
here.
abilities and you move. You
Don't
get
run.
abilities and you get access to different areas.
Don't run,
So,
Bambi.
Yeah, the run Bambi.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so finally we meet some enemies,
Calm yourself,
some
Fidget.
basic
Dust.
monsters.
Focus. Remember
And
what you've learned thus
well,
far.
what have we learned today? We've learned how to walk, we've learned how to jump, and we've learned how to swing our sword around.
Mash the
Yes,
buttons!
smash the buttons, Fidget, don't break the fourth wall. Come on, you got to fight better than that. And also you learn how to dash. So if you want to get good at fighting, you want to not take damage, you have to make use of every
Strange.
single
Where did I learn
I
these
think you can
skills?
do more damage as the combo
Wield
goes
the
up,
blade
right?
of Ara, and with
I'm
it,
not too sure
all
about
the
that one.
skills
All
that
I
you
know is
therein.
that you can combo almost infinitely and it's awesome to combo in this game.
Is that why I
Fighting in this
summoned
game
you?
is very
To control
slick.
this power?
You're very
it is
comfortable
unlikely,
to fight.
Dust, that I would awaken from my
Though
slumber
of course
for
there are
such
certain
selfish reasons.
balance
There is a village beyond
limitations
these
added
woods.
that's added to the game.
Perhaps finding it
The
will aid in
well,
restoring your
Okay,
memories.
the fighting balance and not
And then
and make
we'll be in
you
the clear, right?
less broken.
No more monsters.
So we'll talk about that
Fidget,
once we finish.
I think
this,
things are about to get a
cutscene.
whole lot worse.
And to think, this morning started
Fidget
off
said the day,
so
huh?
well. At least take these feeble fruits. Something tells
Take
me you're
these
gonna
feeble
need
fruits. But damn, I heal for 20.
Oh. At first,
Yeah, so right now, if you Fidget has given you a bunch of fruits, you can equip them. And what Skylar has gone to is the safe area. You can be able to save the game, or you can use it to teleport to different areas. We won't be using it yet though, because we won't be using it in this game because we'll be going straight forward. So
this is where they are gonna teach you
let's
how
talk,
to use
let's,
the
let's talk about
combos.
combat and let's talk about combat in general. So in the top left side of the screen, you see your HP bar and you see this fiery bar on the top of the HP bar. HP bar is green, by the way. I mean, you don't know. So the fiery bar on top is your stamina. It is consumed when you do certain actions. One of it that you already know that has been learned right now is dodging. And you can spam it, not say unlimited, not say spam it limited, but spam it until you kind of run out of energy and then you can't do that anymore. So there are other skills that you can use that takes up energy. We'll get to them pretty soon. The blue bar that's below the HP bar is the it's the EXP bar. So well, level up, you learn skills and you get skill points and blah 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 blah. There's money as well, and what Skylar just picked up was a blueprint. We will not be covering how to you make use of these blueprints, but in this game you can unlock different items. And you have to collect blueprints to get all these different items. So, and lastly, you can see that piece of whole chicken on the bottom left side. That is your used item. You can equip one used item to that slot, and you can like
You have
quick cast it
unlocked a new ability.
at any given time,
Bear witness
especially in the
to the
case
dust
where your
storm.
health goes down to almost 0.
I like it.
Hold the
Right now,
secondary attack to perform the dust storm. But beware, skilled as you may be, you cannot maintain the storm for long without hurting yourself.
In that case, maybe I can help. If you press the super ballistic fidget action button of power, I'll perform an attack so spectacularly awesome that it'll produce emotions you didn't even know existed. Please contain yourselves as I demonstrate.
Wow.
That was
very pretty.
Very pretty.
Sure.
Well, maybe I'll
Very
just keep the
pretty.
rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
Actually, Dust, between the three of us, this could be quite useful. The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's projectile into a more
Observe.
powerful attack. Observe.
Wow.
Whoa, what?
The sword knows more about Fidget's abilities than Fidget herself.
By the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy.
So
You can recharge the meter with
so
melee
when you use Fidget's
Dust.
magical abilities,
Between
you
your
also use up your
powers and
stamina.
Fidget's
I
own
don't know
powers,
why. I don't know
you can
how.
achieve a higher hit
yes.
chain, which will yield bonus experience after each battle.
Ah.
And,
However,
yes,
if you are
that's right.
struck by an enemy, the chain will be broken.
Yeah, you get bonus
and you will
experience
lose
as you
your bonus
increase your
experience.
combo meter.
Alright.
So don't get hit,
I
Skylar.
think I
It's okay.
understand.
Okay.
If this is all too much
Anyway.
for you, you can check out the help screen via the
Yeah.
pause
Anyway,
menu.
yeah. So the other
Thanks,
thing that
Fidget. I'll take a look if I'm
Dust
ever in
just
trouble.
learns when picking up that orb. You wish you can learn things when picking up orbs, but yeah, unfortunately that doesn't. What Dust just learned was the dust storm, and it's that spinny like ish thing that you can do with the sword. And you can combine it with you can combine it with Fidget's abilities to make very powerful magical attacks that damage like almost all enemies around the area. What the hell, you got hit by that? Really?
I didn't see.
Come on, man, you have to what to say about the game. Yeah, as you can see, you can go very high. That's the cool thing about the game. So yeah, combos are cool. Like yeah, like that. I don't really know what else to say. It's just really awesome. I really like it. Yeah.
Did you
anyway,
mention what is this, by the way?
Yeah, I did. I mentioned it a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you use so the dust storm is powerful. It's like that Dante spinning thingy, but you can't do it for too long because if you do, well, Tyler, would you mind demonstrating it? Would you mind demonstrating what happens if you use the dust storm for too long?
So you see, when you hold it for too long, your character turns red, right? So once it turns red, you're injured.
Whoa, what was that? Did you just hit yourself?
Dust, you must take care. Even the greatest of swordsmen cannot maintain the dust storm for that long.
Yeah, okay. I'll try to be more careful.
I'll try to be
Keep
okay.
an eye on your color. If you start turning red and the screen begins to shake, you're close to losing
Just stay out of the fourth wall.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you can
Yeah,
see
the
the obvious
screen
screen shake.
Yeah.
And if
your
you're holding
the
a
controller also starts to vibrate, by the way.
Yes.
So you probably want to not spam it too much. Yeah, but for speedrunners, it's the best way to do it. Has it allowed you to do it in the air yet?
What?
Has it allowed you to do the last one in the air yet?
Oh, yeah. Wait, no. I can't do it yet.
Yeah, no worries.
Or maybe because I need more mana.
No, you just
Hey,
haven't
you
learned it
just
yet.
leveled up.
Hey, I leveled up.
Is that what I
Yeah,
did?
level up.
Feels good. Great even.
Great.
As it should, Dust.
So
You
here's
acquired
first.
a
So
skill
here's the
gem.
first part.
Open the
Here's the
character
part
screen
where
in the
it becomes
inventory to
an
upgrade your
RPG
abilities
experience.
and become even more
You
powerful.
level up, you acquire a skill gem, aka skill points, and you can use it to improve one of your stats. So go ahead, Skylar, do whatever the hell you want.
Of course, I want to go for attack.
If you go for max health, I will judge you very, 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 very heavily.
Yeah, I'm not even using food
I'll,
now, so.
and I'll probably not return the cap that you left in my car.
That. Hey, that makes no sense. No link. Come on, let me destroy this. Okay.
Can
Wait,
take the chicken. Take the chicken.
she can't. Okay, wait, what? Key.
What the?
What?
Last I checked, that wasn't possible.
The last time you checked, you haven't tried it yet. Actually, to be fair,
I guess it's wrong.
wait, to be
Probably
fair, right?
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm trying this either.
Yeah, I know, that's why. Well,
Even I'm surprised.
even now we're learning something new. Like, oh, go ahead, eat the monsters. Yeah, so like when you meet monsters, you just want to kill the shit out of them because another useful thing about that stuff is that the items that you see all the you can see a bunch of items and coins lying around. Yeah, if you use that stuff, it will fly to them.
I think it's better if you show it later on.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, it's happening right now. I don't think we run out of content to talk about anything and all that. So yeah, we're just gonna keep talking about the game as we go.
Hey, there's a treasure chest nearby, but I don't have a key.
Wow.
Hey, wait, I have.
Wow.
Really beautiful.
You
up
have
here.
a key. You just took it off that strong the
So,
place with strong
Any
winds.
idea where we are?
I was maybe
I
hoping
didn't
you
think
could
that
tell
was
me.
possible.
Oh,
Can't remember if
silly
that was
me.
possible. I don't remember if I did it
dropped
before.
all my detailed maps and navigational equipment, chasing after a crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
Proceed as you wish.
See that you wish.
We just stop, please, stay out of the bottom. Yeah, that's what I know about it. This area. That's not this point, I guess. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is to go slightly further into the game where we will fight different kinds of enemies than just these simple monsters.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice one. And yeah, there are a lot of secrets. Well, there are some there are secrets hidden around the game, throughout the game, alright. You can either get them now or you have to get some other abilities before you can.
So this map, right? Even in this map itself, there's a few places that you can't access to until you get a certain skills and whatnot, movement
Correct.
later on in the game, including the slide that we had just now.
I mean, I don't think they know that they have a in there.
I mean, there was a.
What if it turns into a Sonic and becomes a yeah? What if it becomes a Sonic? They don't know. Why if it becomes a Sonic? You can't spoil it for them, nah.
That's true.
Yeah, I level up again. Please go ahead and do it. Please go ahead and do what I need to do.
No.
Press back.
Okay. This is a good fun part, right? It will let you. You can even if you make a mistake, right? You could just press back until you confirmed it. Which
Yeah,
is cool.
you probably have to like confirm it a few times.
Yeah, but it's not a lot of
Yeah,
games do that.
It's a great thing.
Not a lot of games do that at that age.
Yeah, character building is important, slightly important in the game. It depends on your playstyle. When I first played this game, the only time I played this game, I focused a lot on my my ability. Just go ahead, by the way. On my ability to fight.
Ah, look,
combat.
aerial dust storm.
So now he has unlocked aerial dust storm. Thankfully there are no cutscenes on this. Oh, and you can, as you can see, you can now fly through the air and do a lot of even more things. And aerial dust storm is really strong. Very useful for speed running for those of you guys who are speed running this game. I believe I have done it a few times in my in our preparation for this show. I've done it a few times. So Skylar would otherwise like to beg to differ.
Oh, why would I?
I don't know, it's like, there's no speed run, this is just, you're supposed to go up there. It's like, no, you see, I just skipped the entire area. Yeah, anyway,
Skip the entire area, did I? Oh, right, that time.
yeah, that time.
I mean, it depends on how you if you know how to play. Hey, check.
Yeah.
Do I have 4 keys?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I do have 40. Go ahead.
So, if I press the wrong button, oh, do I still have my
so
keys?
You don't have, yes, you keep your keys. You only spend your keys if you open the chest. The game does not punish you because there are, after all, limited keys around the game. if you lose your keys and you don't open, and if you lose your keys, then I think it's a little bit unfair.
Whatever it is,
There?
it's got glowing
And oh, what's that?
eyes of evil.
Ghost!
Glowing eyes of evil!
Do not let his appearance frighten you.
Not
Wishes to assist in our journey.
I wasn't frightened, just surprised.
That is not the look of
at
fright.
the,
Not a surprise.
savings. Come on, let's talk to them.
She's a lot of charm.
I've been expecting you, stranger.
Okay, so I've been expecting.
Who are you? Merely a friend with many wares for sale. Shall we conduct business?
Maybe a friend with many wares for sales.
Hmm.
Alright, so the shop system in this game is really interesting. In this game, I don't know where to start from. I don't really know where to start from. Maybe you should just bring us through the shop for a bit here.
So, okay. One, they sell health items. For some reason, health items, he has unlimited of it. I don't know where he gets unlimited supply, but let's not question that. Right?
I mean,
Secondly, it sells pendants, which is one of the equipments you can actually equip to on Dust himself. But this is a very expensive pendant, just saying. Three,
it's nice pendant though.
you can actually augment Dust.
Augment.
Augment Dust. With the-
Augment.
Augment Dust.
Augment. Okay, let's just move on.
Fourth, you can buy armor for him. Fifth, you can buy rings for him. Sixth is technically your, what do you call it?
Other items.
Just other miscellaneous
Key
items.
items.
But I would say they are very important items in the game, especially if you want to move around fast, if you want to revive on the spot, or if you simply just got lazy into like, I want to open treasure chest right now, I want a key. And yes,
No, you only have 6 in the entire game, so
And-
but that's a now and more of, yeah, you just got to buy them anyway. Get all the chests in the game.
Hey,
And
look,
last materials. Yes, so the one I want to talk about is the materials. So if you switch to a sell mode, you can start if you may, you can see that you can obviously sell a lot of the items. And oops, what the hell did I just do? And one of the things that you realize here is the ticks on top of the item. So this game works on the card on stock taking system. So if you, for a merchant to hold on to your items, you sell your items to him, and that's when he gets like the knowledge that these items exist, and then he can maybe liaise with his friends around the world to help find the same materials to stock up their shops, which you can then in the future come back and buy from the merchant. So you don't have to like go and farm from some random guy, some monster in the open world. You just go ahead and buy the materials from the shop. So if you switch back to buy mode right now, since Skylar has already sold all the materials, you can see the stuff that you can buy, including the stuff that he previously sold to the merchant.
so technically we buy them, right?
Yeah, so and you can see the shop catalog. There's like a maximum of like X number of items, like 42 items in a sense. So You can tell like how many different materials there are around in this game. It's probably more than enough. Anyway, please go ahead, buy your items. We shall move on.
Wait, I want to check something first.
Before you leave,
Yes, go ahead.
might I propose an offer?
Before I leave, I propose an
That
offer.
would depend on the offer.
If I may be so bold, you are not prepared for the journey ahead. I, however, can offer assistance. Please, accept this blueprint as a gift. Should you find a blacksmith and the necessary materials, they may be able
Yeah,
to craft
so the game
item
alludes to a
for you.
blacksmith, which
I can
who
offer
you will meet
materials as well,
somewhere.
though I'm not
later
entirely sure what materials
game.
this land deems of value. I am
I don't know when. But
not
somewhere.
from around here, as I'm sure you've guessed by now. Once you've sold me a new material type, I will be able to restock my store with it.
Yeah, so the game
As for
explains
your
this,
reward,
but
I will
we've
pay
really
you
done
a
this for
bonus
you guys,
the
so
first
yeah.
new material you sell me.
It's a pretty cool system. Makes grinding a lot
You'll
less
buy them at
grindy.
high
There's no grinding
price.
involved, to be honest.
Well, yes. Yes, I will.
And Fidget's
The
all too
materials you've
happy
sold me
to
will be
make
quite
some money
useful.
off the
I'll
scary
attempt to
merchant.
restock them as time goes on.
Oh well.
I also share my stock with other merchants. With our help, you will save valuable time collecting rarer materials.
Thank you.
See? The
Watch your
game
back,
thinks
my
of
friend.
the game thinks for us. You understand the pain of
I
grind.
think we talk about a lot of stuff, but we never really talk about the start menu, did we? No, sorry. This
I don't
menu.
think we need to talk about the start menu. Oh, you mean this menu?
Yeah, this
Okay.
menu.
Yeah, you know, a bunch of stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
So obviously there's quest menu, the materials menu, which you can see what materials you have currently. Is this where you craft your items as well? Because I kind of forgot.
No, it's with the blacksmith.
So it's the stats where you can see about your game stats technically, in short. And you can see your character stats. And of course your inventory.
Yep.
Yeah, this
So
one.
a bunch of things to equip, your armor, your food, your augment stones, like Monster Hunter, you know, you got that sharpener and stuff.
So I'm missing
Somehow.
2 rings, augment and an armor, right? So let's buy it from him. 2 rings, armor.
I am e-
This is cheap. Like this?
But they're all cheap.
Not really. Let's go with 6 attack. So why not, right?
course.
'Cause, you know.
More attack is always good.
Yeah. And 2 rings.
2 it.
And since we have enough money, I'm gonna get
Let's get a good pendant. Yeah.
straight
Let's get a
up.
good pendant.
your
Let's just go for
transaction is
4
most
attacks for this,
appreciated.
shall we?
Appreciated. I mean,
That's
well, there's not really much downside to getting better items, to getting different items anyway.
True.
Everything is meant to make you be
Everything is
better.
awesome. And because, well, we have spare
You want
equipment.
to change your consumables and not eat the chicken.
Wait,
Your transaction
wait, what?
Do you
is
buy
enough.
or do you sell?
No, I wanted to sell.
Do you buy or do you sell?
I wanted to sell.
So you sold, which is great.
And one of the good part about this is they actually tell you which items they're currently equipped, so you will be
Yeah,
more
they just-
careful in selling and buying items.
They just kind of highlight it.
Yeah. On sell this, and let's
Your
go on with our menu.
transaction is most appreciated.
Yeah. By the way, Skylar, I saw a very interesting looking rock on the left side.
Yes, I was about to go back to
Yeah,
that.
thinking the same thing. Wait.
Something
Oh, it's unbreakable.
exclusive? Huh. Is this exclusive?
Yes.
Is this exclusive?
No, that's not exclusive. That's clearly not exclusive.
God damn it.
You can clearly tell it's not exclusive. So yeah. So that rock you can't access it right now. Don't worry, we'll get there soon. We'll know how we can break that rock apart very very soon.
Hey, what's this? A fruit bomb. Got it.
It's a bomb. It's a bomb fruit.
Huh.
So well,
What if I bring it
I
back?
I don't think you need to guess like what it does now.
Oh my
It's pretty
god.
obvious. Yeah, Skylar, you played the game before.
I mean, okay,
Oh.
to be fair, fun fact, this is one of the first few games I actually ever played on Steam. Got it, I played on Steam.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And-
yeah, you did that before.
This This game I actually played it. Oh my god, there's another box of this again. So okay, another mechanic that he has not explained is that once you use the fruit, you will spawn again the same spot.
I mean, we will find found out about that.
Now we know.
So long.
So there's another ball here that we should have to go. And there's another key.
I've seen that, to be honest.
The best part is auto save by the way.
That's auto save. You can save it as well in case you know.
Hi, what happens if I bring the fruit over here?
Yeah, so bomb fruit are bombs are limited.
There's a timer? What?
Yeah, bomb fruits have a timer as well. Anyway, bomb fruits are really easy to control. Because the game isn't so strict as to like how far you need to be to get items to attract to you. You know when I say you can have items lying around and you can use your dust storm to get them to you. Yeah, that range is almost unlimited.
Oh.
So you can like grab the fruit. You can somehow to get the fruit off this tree, you gotta go near it. But as long as you are as long as the fruit is like floating somewhere, you can already call it.
As long as the fruit is detached from the tree, you could actually just summon it anywhere. But do bear in mind, some fruits actually has the timer, and this one doesn't have, while the previous one has.
One that you're going to do. Yeah, it blows the enemies up.
Hey, it blows the enemies up. I'm not gonna complain.
There's something in that cage.
Something in
Get
the
it out.
cage.
4 locks. I'll take a wild guess and say we need 4 keys.
It needs 5 keys, and I have 5 keys?
No, it says 4.
It says 5.
It says 4.
Hey, swimming boy!
Hey, Meat Boy! I was actually surprised when I saw that just now. I either didn't remember or
What?
I have no inclination that Meat Boy will be in this game.
So to prove what Nep said, right? Let's say I leave the fruit here, and go all the way here, and you see the fruit flying with me and hitting the mobs as a collision, and it's explode. Just like
You just lost it because you need the fruit, don't you?
nope.
Oh, you don't? Okay, that's fine. So yeah, in around throughout the game, you're gonna have some DC characters, and well, they give you some bonuses as well.
Dust, there's something up there.
I
Not a
really don't
problem at
remember
all.
seeing those.
Stand
by the way. Let's see how it goes. So those are vines.
Alright, I've got it. Wait, no!
Or are they vines?
Good.
Kinda
Having
grab onto those
some trouble there?
vines.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't get a good enough grip.
Aw,
Yeah,
you're
can't
just
get a
trying
good,
to show
can't get a good
off.
enough grip on vines that you can
Sweet.
treat that rope. Makes
Don't
no
worry
sense.
about it. I'm sure
It's
there's a way
okay.
to get
It's
up.
okay.
What?
It's okay.
Oops. I see this.
So obviously this is another spot that you can come back to in the future.
Up.
Careful. Yeah, be careful. The enemy is actually very annoying because
Yeah, I realized.
die.
And I was about to die,
So-
so time to eat some food. So there's actually a quick bar for you to consume food once you are at low HP.
Yeah, I mentioned that
Picky,
before.
Hey, it's Bambi. Come, let me ride on you. Come on.
Bambi. No, don't ride on the Bambi. What the hell? That's Bambi.
Hey, go on the
That's also
Bambi.
Looks
Oh,
like
what's
we're
this?
heading in the right direction.
In the right
Be on your
direction.
guard, Dust. I sense a
I mean, they're
powerful
moving
glow ahead
right.
of you.
Don't worry, Dust. I'll be behind you every step of the way.
Every step? Are you sure?
Way behind.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, Wolfie, what's up? Welcome
Hey,
to
Wolfie, welcome back
Overrated.
to the stream.
Their persistence, I'll give them that.
Much as I pity this
And
cruel
here we have a
beast,
new enemy.
now
Also,
might
thank
be
you
a
for the
good
follow.
time to
Welcome to the Cut of
demonstrate
Snap.
the
I hope you
parry
enjoy your stay here.
Allow it to strike.
So this game teaches you how to parry. Something even now
Hey, you dazed it.
I have no
Attack
idea
and
how it
hold the
works.
button at the moment of the
Yeah,
enemy
go
strike.
ahead, play around with
Parry
it.
their
Get a
attack,
new profile
opening
picture and
them up for
everything.
a
If you need any help,
counterattack.
just let me know.
No, as much as I want to parry,
Timing is
I
crucial,
honestly think
and you must be facing
you
it.
concentrate more
very
attacking than
And as
actually
you can
parrying.
see, A
I
successful
mean,
parry
you'll
may also
probably like
daze your
accidentally
opponent
parry.
temporarily.
But because you are most likely gonna
Put this
smash
beast out of its
X
misery.
either way, you're most likely gonna parry somehow regardless.
Yeah, but you need timing in the parry, you see.
Oh, and one thing about Dust Storm, it really blows up everything. It spins up every single thing, right? So including your drops, it will spin away. So you
Yeah,
find
it
your
just
drops.
brings it just brings a drop to you. It doesn't necessarily like bring it to
I
like
see
into
somebody
you.
over there.
visit the near
But
you.
if you want the
We're
if
in
you
a bit
want
of a
the
hurry,
items to
Fidget.
fly to you,
Don't
here's a
worry,
nice
I'll feed you later.
neat little tip.
Hey,
Use
I'm not
aerial
attack.
dust storm.
But, I would appreciate it.
Items to fly into you.
Thanks.
Can I talk
You're
to
a
her?
pet fidget. You're small enough
Oh,
to be a pet.
hello! You surprised me there. Don't get many travelers this far out of town.
Sorry about that. It's nice to finally meet a friendly face. So we're getting closer to the village then?
You mean Aurora Village?
Aurora
yes,
Village?
it's just beyond those fields to the east. And I think you might be just in time.
I just realized something.
What do you
There's
mean?
There's a
The monster
striking
attacks down there have been
coincidence in
getting
this.
worse.
The two games
Right
that we picked
before
for
you
today.
showed up, I'd swear I heard somebody shouting.
Aurora.
She's right,
Ah,
Dust.
let's not
I can
spoil
hear
it.
somebody calling for help further down the path.
Ah, they already know what's
Let's get
coming up
going.
anyway.
I mean, they
It's a
know,
first.
but they wouldn't
Please
know
hurry.
everything.
Be
Let it be.
careful.
Aurora.
But
Ah,
who
not
don't
familiar.
know that Aurora is a very common name at that point of time.
Well, Aurora is also something that I want to see in the future. Hopefully. Hopefully it's still there when I get a chance to.
Oh yeah, that Aurora.
And what Aurora are you thinking of?
I don't know.
Look!
What other Auroras are there?
Help us.
Please help us! No, it's a big
This
monster.
is huge.
Look at the size
Look
of
at the size of that lad!
Don't worry.
Absolute
I think I
unit!
can handle it.
I think I can.
Exercise all you've learned, Dust. Send these foul creatures.
That's
from
all
this
you've learned,
existence.
send these foul creatures from. That's what she said, and she is a she as well, by the way. Okay, hit.
Try not to get challenge. Sure.
Okay, hit. Yeah. Cheese him. Ah.
No, wait! That's not
That's
all
what
of
she
them.
said.
Here comes some more!
I think it's pretty obvious to start it anyway. I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, so these two are like, hey, you got hit, what the hell, man?
Yeah. I had to stop because I was turning red.
Yeah,
Is that it? Did we get all of them?
Maybe.
I wish Skylar looked at me like that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think that's it.
Can I look at him like that?
Well done, Dust.
You can look at him like that
You have
later when we
proven
meet for
yourself
these.
a worthy swordsmaster, and none too soon.
So yeah, so we will meet
Swords.
like different kinds of enemies
Probably take on another
throughout the
4 or
game.
5
That's
of us.
the second
You know,
variant.
if I had to. And Dust was there.
Second variant.
Oh,
the second
thank you
different type
so
of enemy.
much.
A
What
golem.
happened
The
here?
first was that slime. I find the
I
slime
don't
harder
know.
to fight. By the way,
We were out here checking the fields when those giants
need to
attacked.
wear helmet. Stay safe. Wear helmet
We've been
becomes
having
stupid.
a
Cannot.
lot of problems with smaller beasts, but this is the first time a giant
So
has ever
that
come
is
this
a
close to
golem.
the
They call it
village.
a giant.
Then the first step of your journey.
Try
is
using
near its
dodge.
end, Dust.
Abilities, but they are so
Just
slow.
ahead.
Just yeah, whatever
Yes,
Skylar
you're
does,
right.
it's
That's
usually
great.
kind of works.
But what now?
That has not yet been revealed to me. These people are safe, and that is what is important. Let us continue onward.
Will you two be alright?
Yes, I just need a moment to rest. I'm
Now,
not
why
sure
is there
how
an
you
element
did it,
anyway?
but you
This
took
is
down
called
3
using.
giants single-handedly.
Wait.
Not a problem. That's
Oh,
what we do.
guys, I just
Bringing
got
justice
I
to
just
the
I
weak
just
and defenseless.
oh
Hey,
I just
who
got
are you
recent, I
calling
just
weak?
got like the latest I got latest news right now. My channel, this channel is now eligible. It's now eligible for Ember.
Oh, nice. Congratulations.
We're still a
I'm
little
ready
shook
to
up, but
earn,
I think
baby.
we'll be fine.
I just need to sit here for a while.
Yeah,
My
so
leg
you
still
can like
hurts.
if you can see you can click the
You
embers,
should get
it
to
means
safety when you
you can
can.
really send these
I
things
cleared
to
out
me.
quite a few
Awesome.
monsters on the way in.
Alright,
but
can
you
now
never
finally
know
earn
when
money
they'll
from
be
this
back.
place.
Did one of those monsters hurt you?
Well,
No,
I
it took a
mean,
while. It took about a
not
week for them to reply me,
exactly.
but that's understandable. It
This
took me a
old
while
lug
to reply
twisted
them,
his
to
ankle
send them
running
the
away from
notification
those
as well. By the
monsters.
way, yeah,
Nice
let's-
of you to
let's
stick
stop
around to
this,
protect your
let's stop
poor
this
old
game.
wife.
So you
was
can see
running
that
to
everybody
get
in this almost everything in this game
Yeah,
are
lots of help in the tool
what they call
shed, I'm
and
sure.
wait, no.
What, you got a little army hiding in
so,
there?
Wait, I forgot what the
Maybe I
name
should
is.
go.
Furries,
Oh,
fine, fucking hell,
no,
furries.
please don't get the wrong idea. I still love my
I
husband,
really have no idea
even if
what
he
they
is a
call him.
coward.
Yeah,
By yourself.
fucking furries. Hey,
bias.
I like furries.
Hey,
Well,
screw
with the,
James.
with the exception of a sword.
See, as long as so here's the weird thing about how this game works is like the progression is actually a bit weird. Look, like one bar of HP actually raises up to 100 at this point, and then your attack goes up by 30. So as the higher level you go, the more stuff you can get for increasing at a gem, something like
Yeah,
that.
it's exponential growth as you put more gems into us and into a specific stat. All right, go have fun at church. I'll see you later. All right.
See you later, over. Oh, chapter
Look
1.
at that. We are done with the the prologue. Yeah, that was the prologue, by the way. Now, welcome to Destiny. 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 Okay, and of course, welcome to Aurora Village. This is the one of the main towns that will be in the main town. No, one of the integral places that will be visiting in this game.
Hold it right there. Are they gone? I don't hear anything.
If you're referring to the giants, I took care of them.
They're dead?
Yep, thoroughly expired. They were no match for us. There's an older couple back there that could use some help, though.
That must have been Oneida and her husband Gian. Thank you. We'll send help right away.
So you're saying you just happened to show up at the right time, huh?
He does
Yep.
not believe
I
them.
suppose.
Interesting coincidence.
If you're suggesting I had something to do with this attack,
Whoa, take it easy. I have to apologize for my big friend Caleb here. We're just a little overwhelmed is all.
what's been happening here?
I guess you missed the endless hordes of bloodthirsty monsters on your way in?
They
They used to stay in the mountains, away from the village. Now they're attacking us on a daily basis. No one's been hurt yet, at least not until today. If giants are showing up near Oneida's farm, things are far worse than we thought.
Speaking of which, where exactly do you come from? There's nothing west of here except crazy old Cora.
What's Cora again?
We're,
Cora is
Prospectors.
the first
We
NPC that we met.
The
Prospectors.
merchant?
And we're
No,
out
after that,
an
like a
excavation
bit before
to
the
find,
attack, the giants.
The old lady?
in the
Yes.
mountains. You
Ah.
know, gold, silver, manganite.
Prospectors, eh? You're certainly well armed for the job.
Somebody fell for that.
like you said, there are a lot of monsters out there.
Pretty sure he's
Well,
dressed
we're
like a
indebted to you
prospector.
either way,
I don't
so
know.
go
I don't
on
know.
through.
I mean,
I'm
he is
watching
just
the
like
two
a
of you.
prospector, I guess.
Please, make yourselves at home. My name is Bean. There's not
What
much
bean?
here,
Green bean?
but
Brown
I really
bean?
like-
Small
I really
bean?
like
Little
bean.
if you need
Bean.
supplies.
Thank you. We'll be on our way then.
Thanks so much.
So you can like
How are
talk
you
to
two
all the
holding up?
NPCs, obviously.
Don't worry about us. I'm in no rush to take on a giant,
And
but
this guardsman is clearly very old. I don't think he can fight if he try, even if he tried.
Prospectors, fidgets, that was the best thing you could come up with.
Prospectors fidget.
It was the first thing that popped into my head.
Just
Not
spin.
like you had anything better.
Are you spinning so
Let's
much you
get away
can't
from
think
these
fidget?
guards.
All right, Ara, where to now?
You're right where you
Alright, his
need
name
to
is
be.
Ara. Okay,
The answers to your identity.
I can't
lie
remember. I
somewhere
can't remember
in
the
this
sword's
village.
name.
I know this
It's
place,
Ara.
and that's for certain. I'm sure I've been
Sword
here before,
of
but
Ara.
nobody seems to recognize me.
And you, in turn, do not recognize them. Yet I feel there is something here that may yet
Hey,
trigger
sounds
your
like it's
memory's
awesome.
return.
Maybe we should look around for a bit then? If you really
Man,
have
you know
been
this
before, maybe somebody will recognize you.
That is a good idea.
no
Fidget.
zero latency thing
Let
is
us
really
meet
very
with the
welcome.
townspeople. I am certain that the next step of your journey.
When I
will
look at your
reveal
mouth
itself
open and
in
you speak to
time.
me, it's like the exact
Very
same
well.
time. I can
But
just reply
something-
immediately.
Something
Awesome.
here is making me uneasy.
And that is exactly why we are
Like
doing
the
this show on
calm
Mixer,
before
by
a
the way.
storm.
because of the zero delay.
Like a com for stop.
Come first.
So what time is it again?
So what time is it again? What do you mean by that?
Why, hello.
But not near the end yet.
Well,
Don't worry.
my name is
we do have a
Dustin,
bit. We
the
do have a bit of
fidget.
things. Let's explore the village for a bit.
Don't mind Mr.
Get our people, get our viewers acquainted with the people in this street.
Fidget and Dust, eh? Not from around here, are you? Well, neither was I originally. But this is a nice
That
little
reminds me of
place,
something else.
if you're not in a hurry.
Understand who
Ah,
cut the
where are my
time ago.
manners? I'm Augustin, local
Augustin.
strongman. Say, you want to arm wrestle?
Some other time, perhaps. We're just passing through.
Oh, that's a shame. Thought you looked like the arm wrestling type.
I'm prospector. I
You
don't
know,
arm wrestle.
I heard what you did back there for Oneida. Great
It's
stuff.
like looking at me,
Maybe
this
we
skinny
can
bastard say,
help
"Oh,
each
you
other
look at
out?"
you look like an arm wrestling type."
What did you have in mind?
I have
I
an
have
old
no
friend.
muscles. You can see on camera.
Hey,
I'm very,
Blacksmith.
very
Way up at the
skinny.
top of Archer's
As you
Pass.
look at this, you can't.
I
It's not on
promised I'd
camera
deliver some
angle.
materials to him
Sorry,
way
what
back
did I just
when,
miss?
but haven't
The
been up
blacksmith
that way
dialogue.
in ages. Area's pretty dangerous
Ah, right,
these
yeah.
days, if you
So
ask
they
me.
allude to the blacksmith
Maybe
again.
you
You gotta
could
find him
deliver them
somewhere.
for me? Tell you what,
At
There,
Archer's
the
Pass.
mountain.
I'll give you this blueprint.
Yeah,
if
we'll
you
be going
give
there
it
by
to
the
him
way.
along with
we'll be-
these
we'll-
spare
we'll be-
materials, he'll
we'll
set you
just
on
be
your
talk-
way
we'll just be
right
going around
quick.
the village.
A
saying hi to
blacksmith that can
people.
craft items from blueprints? I think I'll take you up on that, Augustin.
Wow, that's great! I knew I could count on you. When you see him, just tell him that old Augustin says hello.
Why not just give me a blueprints now, so when I find him, I can use the blueprints, eh?
I'll be honest, there ain't a whole
Oh well, doesn't really matter.
Thanks, Augustin.
Yeah, so you can speak to all these NPCs, and for those of them with a leaf on top of their head, they usually have quests to give to you. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that, look at that Chinese, very Chinese looking,
Good morning.
arrogant bastard over there.
Is it though?
Is it though?
I guess.
He guesses. Wonderful. Well, perhaps you can guess that I really don't want to talk such drivel right now.
Whatever.
Go, scurry off and leave me be.
Scurry off and live there.
He's a fucking sorry. He's just a damn Scrooge, man. The Scrooge. That's why he is.
Hello, I don't believe I've seen you before.
We just came in from
Likewise.
the west.
Oh, so you're the one everyone is talking about.
Everyone's
So
talking.
within one screen,
Of
everyone's
course,
really talking
you're
about
the
him.
one who saved Oneida. My name is Mosca.
You don't
and
realize,
I
huh?
am
You just
at your
realize, huh?
service.
No.
If you need anything,
After you talk to the guards,
let me
everyone
know.
knew already for some reason.
Say, are you?
Within one screen, they
are
haven't
you
gone
staying
anywhere.
long?
I don't know.
And the entire
Why
village
do you
knows about
ask?
him.
Well, if you ever find yourself heading east of the village,
They have telepathic
maybe you could
powers.
let me know if the roads are safe.
Oh, they're far from safe. The town guards mentioned that monsters have been attacking all sides of the village. You're better off staying inside the walls for now.
Well, see, here's my problem. I've been meaning to visit someone in Denham. It's a small village on the edge of Abadi's forest.
Abadi's forest.
I imagine this someone
Denham.
is pretty important to you?
Well,
Denham.
yeah. See,
it's about a
it's
girl.
about
My
a girl.
girlfriend's stuck there.
Well, surely she's worth the danger.
Fuck
Oh,
no,
she
that
is.
one fidget.
She definitely is. I want to make sure she's okay. With all these monsters around, there's been no word from Denham at all.
Mosca, if my travels take me there, I'll let her know you're thinking about her.
Mosca.
Oh,
So-
thank you so much. You're great. You're
Now I
really,
want to drink some
really
Moscato.
great.
Oh, leveling up from having
Alright.
taking a quest. Why
Yeah.
not?
No, you level up from speaking to NPCs for the first time in the game.
I already spoke of it.
So I mean, you get EXP for speaking to NPCs for the first time in the game. So yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Got a little bit more. I would like you to go to the last prominent character.
Oh,
in
that
this
one?
game. Yeah, that one.
Don't
We
worry,
are
we'll get
indeed-
there.
We are indeed running out of time here after all.
Okay, so let's just skip the dialogue, shall we?
Let's just skip the dialogue. Let's move on. And welcome to the final
Well, hello.
prominent
NPC.
character.
You're a quiet one.
Just manners. You'll have to excuse him. He's a bit worn out, saving the
Fidget
village
does
and
not help
everything, you know.
Yes, I heard something about that.
Ah, yes. Well, good.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. They'll just keep coming back. And there's nothing we can do about it. Excuse me.
Go again.
Come on.
I didn't introduce myself before. My name is
Yeah,
Dust,
so this,
and my companion
prominent
here is
character
Fidget.
is
Hello again.
also known as
Dust? Really?
Is something wrong?
No, I'm sorry. It's just an interesting name.
Ginger.
I'm Ginger.
Very
and
fitting
about those
name.
people you saved.
Yes?
Well, that was a noble thing to do. So
It's a
thank
very
you.
fitting name. Well, we'll interact with her like sooner,
Please
like
don't
sooner
take
or
this the wrong
later in
way,
the game,
but
in the
I'm not
future.
really in a
Just not
talkative
now.
mood.
Just not now.
Hey,
Yep, so this
is he
game's
has
about.
free XP again?
You look sad.
Yeah,
Please,
you gotta do that.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
normal.
so we have this game itself, Dust the Elysian Tail.
She's a
It's a wonderful
cheerful
game.
one,
There's a
huh?
lot of
Bit of
world
gratitude
building.
might have been nice.
Story's
What kind of
basic,
a
but you know
bratty-
we're really here for the
Hey,
world
ease off,
building,
Dust.
the
She looked
the
like she was
characters,
pretty
and
depressed.
definitely the combat as well.
I don't know why I said that.
If
I'm
I
sorry,
look at
Fidget.
it now,
I don't know what came over me just
my
then.
playtime in that
Come
game
on,
was
let's
about
keep
18
moving.
hours. That includes getting perhaps almost 100% of the game and exploring everywhere in the game and finishing the game itself. So there's a lot of content for. Well, for that point in time when it came to story, comes to story content, things like that. You don't really get a lot of that in indie games, and this was I think one of the first that was more straight up with its story content, things like that. So for those of you guys who enjoy action RPGs, hack and slash, smooth combat, furries, and well, any one of the above pretty much.
I also like to
highly
add the
recommend-
background
We
music.
highly recommend. Yeah, the music and everything. I think Fidget's annoying, but there's a charm to her as well.
Rapping?
It is
What?
actually.
If you guys enjoy
Hey, I don't make
everything
that much noise.
that we just mentioned,
Wait, you're right.
or anything about it, just go ahead and pick up the game. Galaxy is about $10 and it's about $8, $8.50 or something on USD on Steam Store right now. Very much worth your money. It has been released in several platforms. As you can see, it's on the PC, it's on the PS4, it's on Xbox 360, and it just was recently released on Nintendo Switch. So you can go ahead and just get the gameplay on any platform that you want. It's one of the most accessible classic indie titles. Yeah. So as of now, that will be the end of Dust the Elysian Tail as Skylar fights some aerial combatants. We will be shifting into our next game. Hold on. I'm gonna wait for him because we do need. We have a intermission of sorts. Yes. Gonna wait for him.
So let's
Gonna switch back to the other screen. Yeah. So while Skylar prepares Skylar don't prepare the other game yet because the music will come. Actually, just prepare the other game. Music's gonna come anyway. You know already. Yeah. So while he prepares the other game, well, generally I usually have. I was planning to bring something to be a complete dick about what I'm about to say, but since I don't have it, I'm just gonna be a complete dick about what I'm about to say anyway. So yes, we have some news. We have some news that has some recent news that has happened. BlizzCon happened with obviously Blizzard announcing a bunch of games that I'm honestly not very excited about because I don't play those games. But if you are, good for you. Blizzard also has its sorry apology, and well, I don't know. I don't know. They'll probably recover over time. But hey, who the hell, man? Who the hell cares, right? Next up, Pokemon UK is already up. It came out like yesterday?
Oh.
Next week?
Hey, speaking of Pokemon,
Next week or
right?
yesterday?
There's actually quite a lot of news about yesterday that they are actually going to let players who actually pre-order it to refund for if your reason is that you want the National Dex mons but they don't have it. So if you pre-ordered with the intention of playing Pokemon with full Pokédex, and if you want to refund it because you don't have it, this is now the period to refund because they are allowing it right now for digital copies, of course.
I guess when we have Pokemon Earth it will be a national dex game, and it will become a national dex game and not a localized Brexit game. So next we have Kojima trolls once again. Oh yeah, I wrote that down. Yeah, Death Stranding is out. Death Stranding is out. A game that no one has any idea what it is. No one has any idea what the gameplay is, and it is very typical Kojima. You just go in and play the game, get trolled, and have fun, and enjoy being trolled throughout the game. And of course, EA has re-established their partnership with Steam, therefore extending their reach for aggressive sales tactics.
Oh.
So I'm just saying it. No, as a tire.
But the good thing is right now, if your fans, you play with your friends on Steam. Once they fully implement this.
That's true, but EA is still a piece of shit, so it doesn't really matter. So anyway, anyway, I don't play any EA games. Like what do they have? FIFA 2020.
Actually, I'll beg to differ. What if they manage to bring games like Red Alert or the CNC games multiplayer to Steam?
I know. Okay, and in less satire, Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition is out now. Coming out soon. I am actually surprisingly looking forward to the game, even though I don't play RTS anymore. And let's see, anything else from the top of my head? There's nothing else from the top of my head right now. Let's talk about the next game. So the second game is when I first got this game, I saw the title, I saw like the presentation of it, like, wow, this is a wonderful indie game. And when I started it up and I saw this logo, this circle, and it says Ubisoft, and like, what the hell? Why the hell is Ubisoft doing indie game? And I realized that Ubisoft at one point actually had an indie development division of sorts.
Really?
I don't think it was really mentioned. Yeah, I don't think it was really mentioned too much. It is an official project, but it feels like, but it felt like a sort of like indie development, but probably more of like a division where they brainstorm ideas and come up with like more interesting games. That's not Assassin's Creed 2000. So they made this game. They made this game based on fairy tale storytelling, lots of rhymes and stuff like that. It's also an RPG, but it is not an action RPG. It's a turn-based RPG with a combat system not too dissimilar from Final Fantasy's active time battle system.
Active time battle system? What do you mean by that?
Active time battle system. Well, everything happens in real time. You see later when Skylar demonstrates the game that will be playing next, Child of Light. Are you ready, Skylar?
Nope.
Okay, damn it. So we wait for him to turn on Child of Light, and well, let's put it this way. It's a very interesting world. Pretty okay. I mean, it's a fairy tale story, right? So it's a pretty okay fairy tale story.
Okay.
And beautiful music as well. So it started. Let's go.
Shall we?
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Is it on the screen yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
So Child of Light was released 5 years ago, 2014. First released on I think on all platforms. And made by Ubisoft Montreal. Make sure to give the correct. Make sure to credit the correct parts of the company doing it. Yeah,
shall we start?
Whenever you are ready.
Shall we start from the beginning?
Well, we have to start from the beginning, don't we?
That's good.
Yeah. So if you are hardcore, you can play Expert. I think I might have played Expert. I can't remember. But yeah, just play casual if you are not that good at turn-based battles.
Child, tuck yourself in bed
and enjoy this fairy tale
of Lemuria, a long-lost kingdom, and a girl born for glory. In Austria was a crown land ruled by a duke. Aurora was his daughter, child of a duchess mysterious, beloved by her father. He raised the girl alone. They were rarely apart, till the duke felt lonely and misplaced his heart. It was the Great Friday before Easter 1895. Players performed for the Duke, his new bride at his side. That night, Aurora went to sleep. The fire burned down low. She caught a chill that spread. Her skin was cold as snow. At dawn they found her, vacant, Aurora's light gone out. Her father wept and pleaded, but there could be no doubt. For all intents and purposes, Aurora was dead. And yet, once upon a time, she awoke in a strange land instead.
Oh, you guys are into rhymes.
Love my rhymes.
Because this game will be filled with it.
Fairy tale story.
For the
Even
most
the
part
dialogue
of this game.
Even dialogue is rhymes. What am I saying? I must be dreaming.
Look, for the most part, unless the NPCs screwed up their dialogue in a way, they're gonna speak in rhymes almost all the time.
Unless the NPC does not want to speak in dialogue, you mean?
No. A specific NPC which we are going to show later, you can tell from her way that it's not that she didn't want to rhyme on purpose, she just couldn't rhyme.
Oh yeah, right, she's bad at rhyming, alright,
Yes.
Yeah, I remember the NPC. Yeah. Child of Light. Yeah, that's the soundtrack of this game.
The girl and the father.
Let's go ahead. This beautiful 2D crayon.
Father! Wake me up from this slumber.
Oi. Wait.
You want me to make a girl's voice instead? I can try it.
No, let's not do that. Let's just go on. We don't have to read it for that. Let's not ruin the beautiful experience.
What's darker at night?
What did I just say? What did I just say? You make this serious story not serious at all.
I mean, okay, there's also puzzles as well.
We haven't got there yet.
No, this one.
Baby, only the key. Let's just travel through. The game's a bit. I mean, the games. Every style of the game is always slow. Go and enjoy the.
So there's a few.
The scenery of this game and things like that. You know.
One of the similarities between this and Dust is that they often have parts of the places where you actually have to come revisit once you have certain mechanics unlocked. Like apparently that part where with the enemy there with the crate, you can't access it right now because you don't have a PT yet.
I'm very sure you just need one ability to.
Yes,
access
but as in you have to come back
to
later.
access everywhere in the game. It's not really quite a Metroidvania per se.
Fair.
Yeah, it's just that one ability. It's not really a Metroidvania. Don't worry. There's a reason why they introduced the ability later.
It's a light ball.
It's a water droplet.
Yeah.
Ooh, smoke.
I did. Shake the dew from your eyes.
Never just read it. Just don't read this. Now you meet Ignatius.
So the second similarity I would actually say is that you get a companion straight off the bat.
But this companion you can actually control and it does things for you. It is very, very prominent in this. It's way more prominent in this game than say Fiji. Fiji is just like part of the abilities, but this guy
this
does
is
so much
like
more. So please do explain how this little whips guy is controlled and what it does right now.
So this thing.
Yes.
So let's say you touch
Sorry?
this, right? follow the light and follow accordingly to the orange light. You have this 2 different lights that glows up, right? One purple one is the one that regens your mana, and the HP. I mean the green one obviously regens the HP.
Yeah. So Ignatius. If I remember if that's his I think that's his name. I can't remember. Well, the waves you can control with. If you are using a PS4 controller, you can control the touchpad on PS4. Otherwise, you control with the right thumbstick. So you can control both Aurora and the Wisp at the same time. Let me see his he only has the name called Firefly right now. No wonder. Yeah, and in this case, you see those blue orbs. You follow them. Well, if you collect those blue orbs, the Firefly
this one
gains his. You can control if you pick those things the Firefly.
You have to pick the orange ones. The blue ones don't. If you let's say if you didn't pick.
Wait, no, yeah, I know. I'm just trying to explain first. Yeah, so if you don't go in order, obviously you don't get certain bonuses. But the Firefly has stamina, and the stamina is used for this. To shine some light. And it's a sort of very simple puzzles in this game, but it's used for something more prominent later on in the game as well.
Maybe a little light up dark
for something even more prominent later. So you can see it uses stamina, and that's what the Firefly is. So that's what the orbs are for. But if you follow the trail of orange with either the Firefly or Aurora, you will get health and mana as a result. It's not much, but if you really need the health and mana, go ahead and follow.
Hey, you get a sword right off the bat too.
Yeah, and you get your weapon and you can go into battle. You want a little girl to go into turn-based battle without a sword, without a weapon? It's insane.
Run.
Fortunately, I with a sword. Now you fight. And welcome to combat in Child of Light.
Shall I just not use this yet? Okay, so for normal combat, you have egg, potions, flee, party, which you can swap with yourself with a party member, which you unlock in the future. So right now I go for a sledge. So if you attack your opponents during the casting time, they will be interrupted and their time will reset to wait. But if once their time resets to wait, it will be faster than usual. So now I'm just going to slash in there.
So in this game, let's go back to active time battle. So you can see the timeline as a character and as a character enemy for the turn. The bar will move along. Their bar will move along the timeline, and everything is going to happen at the same time. So this game is all about. So the combat system of this game is all about managing that timeline for your character and your enemies. Oh, you didn't even get the surprise attack.
I wanted to get ambushed, but so here's the tip. You slow the enemy like this. We're blinding them.
Yeah, and then you did it while he wasn't in that break zone. And when you blind them, you can see the Firefly uses. So if you look around the map, if you look around the battlefield, these flowers will come out and use them to generate your health and your HP as well. So Aurora just leveled up. Let's take a look. You gotta explain, man.
So, as long as, if you don't notice of the skill tree, right? There's actually 3 ways you can go. Different trees will boost different stuff. Like for example, this one, it gives you magic defense. It's more of a defensive type path for her.
Oh right, it is.
This will be a more slightly more offensive, more boosting offensive kind of build. And this way you'll focus on one hit build, where you try to deal a lot high damage, which has a chance of instant kill. Which this is what I'm gonna go for, because lightweight is actually pretty broken at early game. If you
I like Starlight.
well.
I like Starlight a lot more. But
Really?
I did go for a melee build for myself. It's viable or things considered.
I mean, any build is viable. Oh, also, you don't really have to control Iniculus per se, but it will be very good for you to actually cast an ability like this. And we walk behind it. This is how you do it.
So this is how you avoid fights you don't want to fight. And this is how you get into you have an advantage in fights as well. So when you get a surprise attack, you immediately get a chance to cast your you have a chance to cast your, you gotta take the mana by the way.
Yeah, and a lightweight has very long casting time, so this is what I would do.
Yeah. You get a chance to attack immediately. All your attacks actually, yeah. So yeah, by the way you might want some mana back, yeah. You don't have a lot back.
What?
You don't have a lot of mana back.
Alright. So yeah, this is what you do to regen your mana. And obviously.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's cool as well. Like, there are not really there are potions in this game, but you don't really have.
Reposition yourself like this and go for suppression.
Got it. So now you fight against 2 insects. Well, let's see how you fight here.
So I'm gonna say I straight up want to regen my mana.
Okay.
Hope that one hits it. Another turn. And now I'm gonna slash it.
Oh, you're not gonna regen mana.
There is actually a short time for you to refill mana. So during this transition time, right, it's the best time you can be doing after the combat. But you have to wait quite fast.
Yeah, it's really cool how real time the game gets, even though it's sort of a turn-based battle. Now, if this game was full on RTA and the enemies don't stop and wait for you to make a decision, wait, RTA no. ATB, sorry, and the enemies don't stop to make and the enemies don't stop to and wait for you to make a decision, man, that will be extremely fun, and I look forward to such a gameplay. In fact, it's something I plan to do in the future. I plan to show you guys the difference between ATB wait and ATB active.
Oh really?
That will be in the future. That will be in the future show. It won't be anytime soon because I need to replay the game first. Yeah, you can use Ignatius to light your way in the dark. Yeah, let's see what he does now.
Let's see how strong Starlight will show.
Still to kill that one hit. All these enemies here only have 7 damage. I mean, only have 7 health, so they pretty much die to a normal attack right now. This level.
So since we keep showing attack, right, why not show defend?
Okay, sure. Yeah, so defend a lot increases your defense. It reduces damage that you take by half.
Don't need that.
And,
but because you are
and
defending,
it brings you back the timeline by just a little bit rather than all the way from the start.
Yes.
So think about it in this manner. If in the case that you feel that you're gonna get hit or interrupted, your card's gonna get interrupted by somebody else. It might be better for you to choose the enemy just go on your attack. And likewise, you want to ensure that you can interrupt the path of the enemy, so that you can get more hits in and you prevent it from going to you. There are many ways that the game plays with this cast mechanic differently. I think you can open it with the Firefly by the way.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so let me think here. Yeah, and sometime in the future, in the later parts of the game, if some enemies have the ability to activate to trigger abilities, based on what you do to them. Like if you delay their cast, if you interrupt their cast, then they are going to trigger something in response. So it might not be a good thing to interrupt cast and things like that. It's actually it's actually really nice and really fun to mess around here with this whole game system. And throughout the game, there's always a little bit of challenge as you get more characters, as you meet more new enemies. You learn different ways to fight different enemies. So as long as you hit, remember, as long as you touch the enemy at the back, you can. As long as you hit the enemy at the back,
so this is where I'll prefer to
will get your special. Yeah, this is when you will defend.
Yeah, this is when you actually want to defend because you know that he's gonna land an attack straight up. Yeah, so this is where you want to defend, lower down damage, and you will not get interrupted. And not only that, but because you defend, your casting, your time to cast will be fast.
Ah yes, exactly. So you remember, if you touch an enemy from behind, or while it's like just recently blinded, you get the advantage to go first. This is going to be very important for certain enemies that do not seem to have front and the back. You will see a few as you go on in this game. So we're gonna through this spooky place, yes. No other choice.
Hi.
Now you have a gargoyle and an insect. Is Larry all?
No, one. I have time.
Okay. So if I remember correctly, you can also use the firefly on top of your own character. Whether to heal them or I'm not so sure whether to heal them.
Look at my HP is going up.
Yeah, I see. It takes me a while to. I need to say what I need to say, alright? And what's up, Lucy? Welcome. Welcome to the show.
So initially, I was later to cast, but because I blind him, I managed to go in front of him.
Yeah, so it's actually really cool. And when you have more, the more characters you have, the more things you're gonna do. This is awesome. Stat debuff FTW, we always like that, and his life stat debuff is whenever you want it. It's awesome.
Yeah, I don't have a debuff as of now.
So later in the game, yeah, obviously you get support characters that can debuff and everything. And, it's just really awesome. And I really like it.
Hello. Can you believe a ghost just gets stabbed?
Yeah, you say boo to a ghost. Oh, you are slash the park first to get one guy out of the way.
I want to no. I actually wanted to do this because she's vulnerable to light.
Yeah, I mean if she dies in one hit, then sure, she does, so it's fine.
Which is why I prefer to do what
I mean, I don't spend mana. It's just a bad habit of mine. I don't spend mana. I attack.
Actually, you know what? Initially, I don't do this also. I just let it play unless the favor is bad against me. But when I replay this, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play this the proper way.
Okay, I mean, I guess when we get the boss fights, when the enemies are weak to light, yeah, obviously I spend my light spell.
I mean, a light spell also do more damage than my attack.
I mean, depending, because light spells take longer to cast and everything. There's a lot of considerations.
Ah, crap.
It's fine, man. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, there are a lot of considerations. So it really depends on the situation at hand, right? Like in this case, the battles are so easy. You don't really take that much damage. Yeah, I'm just going to straight up just. I'm gonna just straight up slash the bug. By the way, he's not affected. One pick.
Yeah, I mean the pixels are it's very anal with the pixels for some damn reason.
You were not even on top of him. You could have just avoided by putting a damn firefly right on top of him. And you want to play pixels seriously in this game?
Yeah.
That's playing the game, man. Blame yourself.
This is the one that you can actually control with the Nicholas.
Yeah, I think we'll know his name soon.
It's Nicholas.
No, Ignatius.
If it was so easy to pronounce, I would just call it Ignatius, really.
I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name at all.
Illuminate the oculi.
Oculi.
Let me try.
Yeah, so now it's the first real puzzle in this game. Let's see if Skylar can solve this for the third time. Also, I found out that there's a way to speed run this portion of the game. Yeah, it involves a very tight jump to that particular platform above you right now using the box.
Oh.
But it's not easy at all. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see how we solve it as intended. Here she activates a switch that activates that platform. That's the main gist of the skip, to be honest. You make a very precise jump from the central platform to get onto the platform with the switch, so you can turn on this particular platform that you're on now to finish this puzzle in record time. And now, yeah, this is the very first puzzle, easy enough.
Also, do take note there's actually like a place that you can go inside later on.
Yep, there's an area right above. I do not know, I don't think you'll be going there at this point, but when you play the game, do make sure that you explore as much of the game as possible.
Okay, so I have one guy that's a bit of light.
Yep, so yeah, because there are a lot of secrets around the game, and you should explore them because you are gonna get very look at that instant kill. And you're gonna get very useful items as you go along. There's one more thing that we have not covered just yet. Possibly because we haven't got the item that lets us talk about it. If you don't get it, we'll talk about it anyway. But yeah, if you don't get it, we'll talk about it. But not now. Not now. It don't make any sense to anything to talk about. Yeah, that's just any battle. Get your health up, and then we'll move on. We'll be reaching
one of the main key points
very soon. And let's see how Skylar fares in this difficulty. I mean, this casual difficulty is not very expert.
You are questioning my capability to play.
Yeah, I'm not questioning your capability to play. I'm giving my utmost confidence to you that you will be able to kill this boss as per usual on the easiest difficulty of this game.
Okay, so since I already got that, I might as well just do this.
Yeah, so let's let's see. Are you using thumbstick to control this guy?
Yeah. Okay, so she needs to actually.
So I'm gonna wait for him to go and solve this while I'll just sit back. Feel very sleepy from a very long day yesterday. And feel even more sleepy knowing that there'll be a long day today after this as well.
I don't want to talk about long days. You have not been as long.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Yep, so this is pretty straightforward puzzle, but if you guys have no idea here, welcome to the solution. Now, two statues that are standing there suddenly come alive and fight with you because they get
I would want to actually get them dead by one shot, so also because I have all of them.
get your mana back.
I want to raise as much as like this.
And you use the other side. You can use the other lights too.
Nah. No. So I need to collect.
Then it's down to this point.
Because I know he's going to be faster than me, I'm just going to go for it.
Actually, you could just attack normally.
No point. Because I want to use the
yes. Then you can doesn't really matter. You die anyway. Ooh, take 30 damage.
So it really depends on your playing style as well, whether how you want to strategize your moves. Like, Net will go for Starlight, but I prefer to go for the other one.
Yeah, you're going to go Starlight.
It's up to preference lah. To be honest.
I'm just gonna attack you. No.
There's no right or wrong way to play.
This battle is really easy. You just don't die. You can take damage, but just don't die.
Okay.
Out of game, really. Really not out of game. Yep. So we're done with the first boss fight. Two statues are down. One little girl beat the shit out of two statues. I don't know how, I don't know why. But she's able to do that, and man, what's happening here?
This is gonna take some time, by the way.
Madame. Child, a vision. Take my hand.
I thought we are not doing the...
I'm sorry, force of habit.
Once the sun shone upon a land of sequined valleys and peaks of white, and at night ruined castles glowed with alabaster light. From the stars in the crescent moon, a queen of light ruled this rambling place. Each night she walked the palace alone, her luminosity dawn's own face. Until one night there was no trace. The queen had vanished, and with her the light. Dark resided in its place, the usurper, Umbra, hid from sight. She sent her daughters in her stead, the sun, the stars, and the crescent moon. They pilfered from the sky, extinguished them with the monsoon. Then Umbra's dark creatures conquered the land. Our lives soon snuffed out by a wave of her hand.
Despair my dear.
Told you it's
Igniculus to aid you. Igniculus. The highest skies and the lowest what? Why do you read so fast?
What of the stars? How do I reach the skies? Yeah, unlocked one of them already.
Yeah, you got the stars. The sun or whatever.
Reach out for the stars.
Yeah.
And now you can
Yeah.
fly.
I believe I can fly. Wait, you can really fly. Whoops. I don't believe I'm flying. Unlasting fire, girl. If ever despair, my dear, play a damn music. She drops a flute and she goes away. It's a whoopee. He's gone, Sae. He's gone. He's gone. Yeah, so now Aurora has gained the ability to fly. That is your primary form of movement throughout the game. Let's thank him later. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Anxious for the comforts, a family who could not trace her, searching for the sun and moon, a father to embrace her. And somewhere in the night, perched upon a throne in the dark, waited Umbra, the usurper, to snuff out Aurora's spark.
So yes, story gets deep. As an item there.
Yes, I can't go back. I'm aware of that. It's not. This game is actually
before I am.
It's actually more famed than Dust. Actually,
more what?
It's more well known than Dust.
Yeah, it is more well known than Dust. It's from Ubisoft. Because it's more well known than Dust.
Yeah, but as in, it is still pretty underrated when you are comparing this particular title to other titles in Ubisoft.
I mean, it's not 3D realistic graphics. Of course, it's not going to be as rated well as
okay.
Alright, anyway. Green sky.
She doesn't know.
Yeah, so
you can see
it here
in a bit of time.
Letter. It must be one of those walkthroughs. I see. That's a great game to. It's a great game to watch. It's a better game to play though. I have to. I can't watch this game because I will probably tear my hair watching people play this game.
No, I think games like this, where particularly if it's like very this style one lah, I would say it's better for you to experience it than to watch it.
Yes, obviously. I mean, it's an experiential game. I mean, most games you gotta experience yourself to kind of like really have fun with it. But I get what you mean by some games not needing to play like most horror games. But anyway, yes. So we meet Rubella, the jester, and it seems like she is about to join you.
Trained acrobat.
I'm a trained.
And she has officially joined the party.
Okay. More like trained combat.
Hold on, I need to get this item first because this item that I saw just now, which is actually.
I want to talk about one more mechanic in this game. Where the hell is it?
So do we have oculi?
Yes, we don't have oculi. That's the damn problem. Like we didn't pick up a single oculi in this entire game.
Okay, so
I'm gonna explain the oculi system. Like, I will try my best.
Actually, we are gonna oculi soon. We're gonna get oculi soon after this.
Do we have time? Okay, we
can.
Go ahead and get some oculi.
Okay, so you can also decide your companion skill trees as well. So this is actually pretty good. But obviously, this one a bit more mafan lah, because your trees are a bit different. Every character tree will be different. So
every character tree is going to be different. Yeah. So Rubella is more of like a sort of a tank support kind of character. And I call her tank support because I use her more for her support abilities rather than her healing abilities. I mean, her healing comes into play, but not really.
Let me just go for heals.
Yeah, so she has this particular attack that is very fast, which is perfect for interrupting your enemies.
I also want to briefly mention about particularly Stardust, because this is the way you can permanently upgrade your characters, including your companions as well. And also your companion is a bit over leveled up.
Nah, that's normal. The balance in this game is the balance in this game is very the game is very balanced in the sense that you don't have to get every single companion in the game to win. And I say that because it is possible to skip companions if you want to. Like, you can choose not to talk to Rubella at all, and you will never ever have her in your team though. If you like, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to have multiple in your team. That's pretty much it. What I meant. You can choose not to have Rubella in your team. Awesome. Which is kind of cool, but also kind of why would you do that? So let me see here. Yeah, so as you can see, Rubella has a very short build up to attack, which is awesome. It means that you can interrupt many attacks from you. Ghosts and now the two rays and now this.
Yes, now interrupt it. Yeah.
This game is definitely a lot easier to play with a PS4 controller.
Arguable.
Based on my experience, because it's much easier to control the whisk with the touchpad.
Yes. So, okay, finally we can talk about Oculi.
Yes, we can finally talk about the Oculi. Please go ahead, Mr. Skyler.
So, Oculi 1, you can actually upgrade your attack, armor, or what's this, ring?
Other stuff.
Whatever this
it's
is.
Not
okay.
ring.
Pendant.
Other
I'm
stuff.
just gonna call it pendant. So, if you attach it to weapon, you add elemental type. So this one in particular, the Emerald will add lightning type, which obviously you're strong against water and the likes. So I think there's Ruby and Sapphire as well, which is fire and water type, and they are weak to.
There are many other types as well.
Then obviously if you go for armor, it will work similarly. You will have increased earth damage resistance and other damage resistance as different gems comes by later on. Oculi is a bit more versatile in a way because you don't increase attack or defense. You increase some other stats like maybe mana or attack or HP, something like that.
Yep. So in a sense, Oculi is adds another layer of tactics to this game. Because different Oculi does different things, and if you look at the highest part of this screen, you can craft the Oculi. Which means you can take like multiple different Oculi and you can join them together to maybe improve them or make a different kind of Oculi. So there are many different kinds of Oculi. You can see over there. The purple one, I don't remember what it is.
Same, I know.
Diamond. I think the last one is probably diamond or something. I can't remember. It's been a long time.
Can I just go to my other save file just to test for how this is?
Yes, you can do that now actually if you want to.
So yeah,
we can show you a bunch of Oculi.
So
so Oculi are really standard, but it's fair enough, to be honest. Fair enough. And it makes for a whole new layer of combat just with that alone. So Skyler will now go to his.
Also, this game has a new game class mode as well.
100% save file. Yep. I don't know why someone would be 100%.
Yeah, she's much pretty. Okay, spoilers. She's actually much prettier and grown up.
Let's pause the fucking game. Let's pause the game. Let's go in the skit. Okay.
That doesn't matter. You see her grown up like this.
Go to Rubella. Go to Rubella. Go to Rubella. Okay.
So either way, oh yeah, now I remember. Oh yes.
I remember. Yeah. So different. Like they don't necessarily like just. I told you to just stick to Rubella because of the other character. My goodness. Anyway,
so here's a demonstration. If you put 3 of the same types, you obviously get upgraded of the same type.
Yeah.
So if you put 2 different types, you'll probably get some weird combination like this.
A tourmaline.
I don't even know what the tourmaline is, but oops. Yeah. Then if you put 3 different combinations, then I have no idea what happens. What happens if you put 3?
Yeah, it doesn't work. So
I think it
you
only
can't
works on
make-
specific colors, which is your default.
Yes, they are very specific. They are very specific.
Combinations.
There are very specific combinations that you can make, but there are a bunch of different kinds of jewels that you can mix together to make different jewels, and also to equip to your different categories of stats. Pretty much your attack, your defense, and whatever, and your miscellaneous stuff.
So here-
probably accessories.
So red is for fire, for attack lah, for weapon lah. Huh? Sapphire is for water, then war, then red is for fire, emerald is lightning, amethyst is like it's
Yeah, they're different kinds as well.
light damage as well, and of
Yeah.
course you have rough type.
Speed. We want speed in this game.
Look at my equipped. It's speed.
I know. You're equipped.
And I don't know lah, when I play games, right, I prefer EXP higher lah. Unless I reach the cap, I don't want EXP anymore lah. So I'll go for diamond for EXP. This is all dodging, and that's pretty good.
Dodging, yes. It's good for her.
And it's good for reducing damage as well. Oh,
It's
this.
good. It's good for taking no damage at all. Especially, let me think. Who is the guy who likes to block a lot? Well, we can't say that. It's spoiler. Okay. Anyway, yeah, many different. Yeah, so depending on what you equip, you change your tactics of battle.
Casting speed.
What?
Casting speed. Oh, wow. Oh, by the way, there's also multiplayer aspect.
No, you just give people.
Yeah, I mean, you could give
Not
people.
It's not multiplayer. It's social. That's all.
Yeah, but you could give people. I mean, for this game, right, it's
Yeah,
like
I
you don't
don't
see the
really
social
care
aspect,
about
but
it.
this is one of the social aspects.
Yeah, it's a single player game, by the way. It's really nothing much. You probably just want to give it to people who are bad at this game. They don't actually need it. So, that's about it. That's about it for Child of Light. Actually, it's a beautiful game that. There's a second player. You can get the other player to play the Firefly if you want to.
Oh really?
Yeah. See, the bottom right of the screen. Take the player, use the mouse or second controller. They control.
But why would you want someone to control Iniculus?
I don't know, because it means that I can like not slow down the enemy for you if you really need it.
Oh, but it's more fun with one player for this one.
It's more fun with two players before you. Anyway, this game is Child of Light. It's a wonderful. Can you switch back? It's a wonderful production by Ubisoft, and a game that unfortunately will not be getting a Child of Light 2 anytime soon. They have no plans for Child of Light 2. I do not know if they will ever go back to doing Child of Light 2 now that we are in this like games as a service sort of games as a service sort of a thing that's going on with all the AAA companies, Activision, EA, Ubisoft, everything else counted. So I have no idea if they will do Child of Light 2 anytime soon. It is a wonderful game, very unique system, and beautiful world building and lots of rhyming. I thoroughly enjoyed my time there, even though the story is not all that strong. But then in the game, it's a fairy tale story, so what do you expect, right?
Sure.
So yeah,
There's also DLCs
highly
for
recommend
this
it for people who are into RPG game, into RPG turn-based gameplay, or really looking for something just a little bit different from your usual typical RPGs and stuff like that. Because in itself is a very unique video game by itself. I think Scarlet has a plan to replay the game though, right? There's
I do want to
DLCs or
eventually. Because there is a DLC that I want to get, which is this. Wait, actually, you know what? Let me show the screen. Hold on, this is a bit impromptu.
A bit impromptu, yeah. Just wait for a bit. And this will be the last of the two games that we're doing for. My goodness, what is this? Why am I seeing this?
So yeah.
We got another powerful ally. Wait, the golem?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the golem.
I don't have it.
I had the golem.
And
my PlayStation 1.
Pay to win.
Yeah, pay to win. Yeah, so you can get a bunch of oculi and stuff like that. It kind of gives you everything that you need to start off with. I kind of like it because this game distributes oculi very randomly. What oculi I get is very random. The the drops are consistent. Like if you are gonna get Oculi, you get Oculi. But the speed, what I learned from the speedrun is that what Oculi exactly you get, Ruby, Sapphire, Topaz, or whatever crap, that thing is gonna be completely random.
Oh really?
So yeah, so it's actually wonderful to
just buy the packs lah. You will never go wrong with
So
speedrun.
it's nice to have all the packs if you really want the packs. But yeah, you don't need it. I didn't need
They
it
released
myself.
it one day before my birthday. Interesting.
Oh, one day. So now everyone around the world knows when their birthday is. Congratulations. Alright, anyway, let's switch back. Let's do our little bit of closing. So yes, this is the first episode of our Sky and Nep gaming expedition. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you guys have found out more about the two wonderful games that are Dust, Elysian Tail, and Child of Light. Get off your coffers, get off the well, play interesting games all around the world. Get them on Ubisoft or Steam or wherever you can find them. We are very sure that it will be worth your money.
Who say 2D games with companions are not good?
Yes. So anyway, something that we forgot to say. This is a monthly show as of now. If it becomes big enough, yes, maybe it might be a weekly show. Maybe it might be a fortnightly show. Who knows? But as of now, it will be a monthly show, and we have a lineup of games ready.
Really?
To show you guys. Yes, Skylar, don't act like you don't know. We discussed this. Anyway, next month is Christmas. We'll be going to a little bit of party mood, of course, but we'll not be playing party games. But we have some interesting stuff coming out. We'll be doing 3 games. One of it is related to the party game, party mood kind of thing. The other is related to the style of the party game. And the last one is a completely blind playthrough of an indie game that was released by my countrymen. And with Christmas coming up, lots of carols floating around, I think this final game that we'll be playing that next month will be very relevant in terms of this Christmas spirit. Just don't expect the Christmas thing to come true. Just
not
take
yet.
note.
We'll see how it goes.
No, it's not gonna happen.
So
anyway, yes. We hope to see you guys next month. I think, Skylar, have you had fun today?
Oh yeah, it's good to revisit these 2 titles. Actually, I kind of want to have to replay in a way.
Yeah, he's probably going to replay those games on his stream. So if you guys haven't, please go over to his Twitch Twitch channel and follow him. And watch him. I don't know. I think he's still playing. What the hell is that game? Alien Isolation. You're not even done with it, right?
Nope.
Yeah. So watch him struggle Alien Isolation as he tries to fail to speed run through the game over and over again. Hopefully maybe after that he'll be playing something else. Hopefully, yes. So as of now, thanks for coming. I hope you guys had fun. And I'll see you guys again. Well, we will see you guys again very soon. Can you press the end button, please? I need to do that.
Okay, bye. End button?
Not the end button. The last scene. Okay, the last scene.
Oh,
this is our first. This is our very first episode. Don't worry, we'll get everything out. We get the flow. We better the flow as we go on. Thanks for coming, Sai. Thanks for coming, everybody else. I'll see you guys again. We'll see you guys again very soon. For those of you who are following me for my content, for my everyday content, you'll see me come back to stream next Monday as I finish my national commitments. As of now, good night and goodbye.